and welcome back to our
Channel.
channel. My name is FeliciaX.
Mark Midnight here.
I'm going to talk about our reaction to a cute Japanese movie called
Josee, the Tiger and the Fish, an anime movie from Japan.
or in Japanese, Josee to Tora to Sakana Tachi. Right, so we just watched this movie. It's a cute movie, yeah?
It's really cute, and I'm a big fan of anime,
Right.
as you can tell by the shirt here. And also, like, way back to Astro Boy and Kiki, like, all of the Japanese
Kiki's
anime.
Service.
Yeah, the delivery service. All of those ones. I love them so much. They're very cool. And it had a really good message too, from what I heard as well. It's like a romance. And there was that young couple in the end. And yeah, and one of them is in a wheelchair. So I thought that was really cool. Let's just see what we think about it.
So the plot
We liked
of
it.
this movie, without giving it away, it's about, this young girl who lives with her grandma, and she meets this boy who becomes her caretaker.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, it's a cute romantic movie.
Caretaker / servant. And she always actually says to him, you're so cocky for a servant. She's a real sort of a bitch in the beginning, but you can understand why she is, really, because, you know, she's had to put up with so much. She's not allowed out. Her grandma doesn't like to take her out during the daytime because it's too dangerous, because the world is too scary. So that's where he comes into it, because, you know, once he's looking after her, and he ends up taking her out and walking her around and everything. And there's a cute little pussycat in it as well.
Yeah, like the pussy.
They always seem to like to have cats in it. If you think about a lot of their movies, they
Japanese
have
anime, you think?
There's more like cats in movies, you know, the anime movies, than there is dogs. And like, there's a lot of pups in many kind of movies. But in the Japanese one, there's a lot of cats. So I don't really know why that is. Maybe because they're in. I don't know, maybe because they live in smaller quarters in the cities, that there's more room, or they're allowed to have cats or something. And it just seems to be always cats.
I don't know.
I don't know. If anybody knows, please let us know.
The symbolism on this movie. So Josee is because she was obsessed with this writer. The tiger, it was about her fears, right? Her fears of being outside, her fears of taking a train, her fears of that.
Which he helps her all with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the fish, because she always wanted to go to the sea.
Yeah.
Because of her dad's history, right?
Yeah, and then the two of them, he's also into fish and and into learning about everything below the sea, basically. And he's looking at going to Mexico and doing a scholarship, and he gets a scholarship, but then he gets knocked over by a car, and because he's trying to save her, even though they had a bit of an argument. And then he looks like he's going to end up in a wheelchair, but then he fights to get out of that situation, and he manages to not be in a wheelchair in the end. And it's just, you know, are they going to come back together? Are they going to fulfill their dreams? Both of them. She's an artist. She loves to draw, and there's a great little scene where she's actually in a bookstore, and she never gets out normally, but she makes this friend in a bookstore, and then all these little kids are around, and she reads the story to the little kids because the other woman that works there is too busy. She reads the story, and then all the kids are bored, but then she writes her own book and about basically her love story with this guy. It's super cute, and it's her illustrations and everything, and then she presents that to the kids, and the kids love it, and it's super cute. It's like, oh, so
it's a feel-good movie. It's inspirational.
It is.
It's innocent.
Yeah.
It's dramatic. It's sad. It has everything.
Yeah, and I like the fact that they didn't really go on about the fact that she was in a wheelchair. They didn't make it sort of look too depressing, which I liked as well. Like, they just showed it for what it was. Like, they definitely showed how hard it is for her, you know, to move around and get around, and she does sort of need the help, or it's easier for her to have the help. You know, her grandma was helping her in the beginning, and yeah. So it's just, I like the fact that they didn't really hone in on that as being a big issue, that she happened to be in a wheelchair. But it just showed what it was like for somebody in that situation. And then this boy, like, he understands it as well, and yeah, they just have this relationship, and it's really cute. It's super cute.
From 0 to 10 midnights, what score do you give Josee, the tiger and the fish?
I mean, I still like Kiki's delivery service, that kind of thing for me. I don't know why, it's super cute. But I really like how they handled this. I enjoyed it. It was really nice. I'll probably at least give it an 8. I'm thinking about giving it an 8.5. I'll only go 8.5 if you give it more than an 8.
From 0 to 10 excess, my score would be 7.
Well, it's an 8 from me.
It's 7. I loved it. It's so cute. It's romantic.
And it looked good.
Good ending. It looks beautiful, but it's not a very different story.
No, true.
It's a cute little romance, but it's nothing to write home about, you know. Yeah, so worth watching, yes.
He never writes home.
Something different that we've never seen before, no. Right?
Alright.
So that's it. That's my score.
Alright. There you are.
Well, there you go. Obviously, this is just our opinion. And thank you so much for watching us. And we will see you later.
Adios, amigos, and bye-bye.